The Iroquois people, a powerful and influential Native American confederacy, have inhabited the northeastern woodlands of North America for centuries. Their presence in this region is marked by a deep connection to the land, which has provided them with sustenance, shelter, and a spiritual foundation. Known for their sophisticated political systems, military prowess, and rich cultural traditions, the Iroquois have left an indelible mark on the history and identity of the region. Their confederacy, known as the Haudenosaunee or the Six Nations, includes the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora nations. In this essay, we will delve into the captivating world of the Iroquois, exploring their origins, their legendary leaders, and their enduring legacy. We will examine how their governance system, known as the Great Law of Peace, influenced democratic ideas and practices around the world. From the shores of Lake Ontario to the Appalachian Mountains, the Iroquois established a powerful presence long before the arrival of Europeans. Their strategic location allowed them to control trade routes and interact with various other tribes and later, European settlers. Their story is one of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of unity in the face of adversity. Despite facing numerous challenges, including conflicts and displacement, the Iroquois have managed to preserve their cultural heritage and continue to thrive. We will trace their footsteps through time, uncovering the myths, rituals, and historical events that have shaped their unique identity. From their creation stories to their intricate ceremonies, each aspect of Iroquois life offers a glimpse into their profound worldview. Join us as we journey into the heart of Iroquois culture, gaining a deeper appreciation for their profound connection to the land, their ancestors, and the enduring spirit of their people. Through this exploration, we hope to honor the rich legacy of the Iroquois and their contributions to the tapestry of human history. The Iroquois Confederacy, also known as the Haudenosaunee, meaning people of the Longhouse, was a sophisticated alliance of 5, later 6 distinct Native American nations. This confederation was one of the most powerful and influential groups in the northeastern part of North America. Their political and social structures were highly advanced, allowing them to maintain peace and unity among the member nations for centuries. These nations, the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and later the Tuscarora, shared a common language group and cultural practices. They were bound together by a shared vision of peace, cooperation, and mutual respect, which was formalized in the Great Law of Peace. The Longhouse, a long bark-covered dwelling, served as a powerful symbol of Iroquois identity and unity. It was not just a physical structure but also a representation of their social and political organization, where multiple families lived together under one roof, reflecting their communal lifestyle. Each nation within the Confederacy had its own distinct territory, governance structure, and clan system. These territories were rich in natural resources, which the Iroquois skillfully managed and utilized to support their communities. Clans, often named after animals like the bear, wolf, or turtle, played a vital role in Iroquois society, regulating marriage, inheritance, and social responsibilities. Each clan had its own leaders and councils, which contributed to the overall governance of the Confederacy. The Iroquois were skilled farmers, hunters, and fishers, relying on the bounty of their environment to sustain their communities. They developed sophisticated agricultural techniques and seasonal hunting and fishing practices that ensured a stable food supply throughout the year. The three sisters, corn, beans, and squash, formed the cornerstone of their agricultural practices, providing a balanced diet and supporting soil fertility through their complementary growing patterns. While hunting and fishing provided essential sources of protein and materials for clothing and tools, the Iroquois' deep connection to their land and resources was central to their way of life, ensuring their survival and prosperity for generations. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Iroquois culture was their sophisticated system of governance, the Iroquois Confederacy. Established sometime between the 12th and 15th centuries, this unique political alliance united the 5 original Iroquois nations under a common council of chiefs. The Great Law of Peace, the Constitution of the Confederacy, outlined the principles of peace, unity, and shared decision-making that guided their interactions. The Confederacy was governed by a Grand Council composed of 50 male chiefs, each representing one of the clans from their respective nations. These chiefs, chosen by the clan mothers, held positions of great responsibility, making decisions that affected the entire Confederacy. This sophisticated system of checks and balances, with its emphasis on consensus building and representation, has been cited as an inspiration for later democratic systems, including the United States Constitution. The origins of the Iroquois Confederacy are shrouded in legends passed down through generations. One of the most prominent figures in these oral histories is Hiawatha, a charismatic leader credited with uniting the warring Iroquois nations under the Great Law of Peace. According to Iroquois tradition, Hiawatha, deeply troubled by the endless cycles of violence and revenge that plagued his people, embarked on a quest for peace. Along his journey he encountered the prophet Deganawida, who shared his vision of a united and harmonious Iroquois people. Together, Hiawatha and Deganawida traveled from village to village, spreading their message of peace, unity, and the importance of setting aside personal vendettas for the greater good of the Confederacy. Section 5. Deganawida, the Great Prophet. Deganawida, a revered spiritual leader and prophet, played a pivotal role in the founding of the Iroquois Confederacy. He is credited with delivering the Great Law of Peace, a complex oral constitution that laid the foundation for the Confederacy's political and social order. Deganawida's teachings emphasized the importance of peace, unity, and respect for all living things. He taught the Iroquois to resolve their differences through diplomacy and consensus, rather than resorting to violence. His vision of a united Iroquois people, bound by the principles of justice, compassion, and mutual respect, continues to inspire generations of Iroquois and non-Iroquois alike. Section 6. Mastering the Northeast Iroquois Territory and Influence. The Iroquois Confederacy, strategically positioned in the northeastern woodlands of North America, exerted considerable influence over a vast territory that extended far beyond their immediate settlements. Their military prowess, driven by skilled warriors and a disciplined approach to warfare, made them a force to be reckoned with. Their control over vital trade routes, particularly the fur trade, further enhanced their economic and political power. The Iroquois exchanged furs and other goods with both Native American groups, and later, European colonists, strategically leveraging their position to their advantage. Their military and economic influence allowed the Iroquois to maintain a significant degree of autonomy and shape the political landscape of the Northeast for centuries. Section 7. The Wolf and the Turtle Animal Spirits in Iroquois Life. Animals held a place of profound significance in Iroquois culture, embodying spiritual power, wisdom, and guidance. The wolf, revered for its strength, cunning, and loyalty, was often associated with warfare and protection. The turtle, a symbol of longevity, wisdom, and stability, represented the earth and played a central role in Iroquois creation stories. Animal spirits were not only revered, but also believed to guide and protect individuals and clans. Clan animals such as the bear, wolf, or turtle served as emblems of kinship, reminding individuals of their roles and responsibilities within the community. Section 8. The Legacy of the Iroquois, from wampum belts to modern governance. The legacy of the Iroquois people extends far beyond their historical presence in the northeastern woodlands. Their influence is deeply embedded in the cultural and political fabric of North America. Their sophisticated political systems, military prowess, and enduring cultural traditions have left an indelible mark on the world. The Iroquois Confederacy, also known as the Haudenosaunee, or Six Nations, was a powerful and influential union of tribes. Their intricate wampum belts, crafted from beads made of polished shells, served not only as decorative items but also as mnemonic devices used to record treaties, historical events, and cultural knowledge. These belts were essential in maintaining the oral history and legal agreements of the Iroquois people. These belts continue to be cherished as sacred objects and testaments to Iroquois artistry and oral traditions. They are often displayed in museums and cultural centers where they serve as a bridge between the past and the present. The Iroquois Confederacy's emphasis on unity, consensus building, and representation has inspired political thinkers and reformers for centuries. Their Great Law of Peace is considered one of the earliest forms of a constitution. Their influence can be seen in the works of Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke and Montesquieu, and in the very structure of the United States government. The principles of democracy, federalism, and checks and balances were all inspired in part by the governance model of the Iroquois Confederacy. Section 9. a culture of resilience, the Iroquois today. Despite facing centuries of colonialism, forced assimilation, and displacement, the Iroquois have demonstrated remarkable resilience, preserving their cultural traditions, languages, and identities. Today, Iroquois communities continue to thrive in the United States and Canada. They are actively involved in revitalizing their languages, preserving their cultural heritage, and advocating for their treaty rights. The Iroquois continue to inspire others with their commitment to environmental stewardship, social justice, and the enduring power of community. Their story serves as a testament to the enduring strength of indigenous peoples and the importance of respecting and honoring the diversity of cultures that enrich our world.